subscribe to
Riseis
on YouTube. You heard it here first.
Yo! What's up guys, Riseis here. Welcome back to another video. I hope everyone is having a great day. I hope everyone has had a chance to spread some positivity today. Happy Valentine's Day. I just wanted to take a second to dedicate this video to my one true love. Nashville SC. We are going to be doing a deep dive into the past of Nashville SC. We are going to be going over and looking at every single MLS specific Nashville Soccer Club jersey. We're going to be explaining it, and then at the end of the video I will do my own personal ranking on the jerseys. So stay tuned and let's get right into it. What a transition! And by the way, I also forgot to mention, if this video gets 10 likes, I will post a jersey collection video. So if this video gets 10 likes, I'm only asking for 10 guys. Come on. I know my channel's a little dead right now, so I'm only asking for 10. And then I'll post a video.
So sorry that I forgot to talk about this part of the video. So here is a little voiceover again. This is the inspiration for me dropping this video. I was on my way to do this little Nashville SC pop-up at Fog Street Lawn Club, and on my way up I saw these jerseys and I was like, whoa, this is a great inspiration to make a video talking about all of it. It's really cool. You can see me walking up, taking some pictures of them just because of how sick it is. Shout out Kaylin for filming, and yeah, it was just really sick seeing all the jerseys all the way leading up to the Reverb kit. So let's get into the video.
Alright guys, so the first jersey we are going to get into is the 2020 Forever Gold kit. Now this was Nashville SC's inaugural MLS home jersey. So it was our classic yellow jersey that introduced our electric gold and acoustic blue colorways. A cool detail that I noticed is the inside of the neck tape of the jersey is designed as a repeating pattern to display an N in the club's logo for a little sound wave look. And also the jock tag at the bottom of the jersey sleeve is the Tennessee State flag. So that's pretty cool too. Other than that, it was pretty simple. It's just a yellow jersey. They wanted to be simple and a little calm in their introduction to the MLS. I get it, you know, for the first time you got to play it a little safe. And then we also got an away kit since it was our first year in the MLS, and that was called the Vibe kit. And that was our inaugural MLS away jersey, and it reversed the electric gold and acoustic blue. So instead of being predominantly gold, this one was predominantly navy or blue. I kind of liked it. They kept the tri flag inside of the jock tag, so that was pretty cool. And something that I noticed is it also has a cool 3-stripe shoulder, and that is in gold. And yeah, it's pretty much just because it was an Adidas template and the 3 stripes for Adidas. But if you want to make a stretch out of it, a little headcanon to me is that it can also be another representation of the 3-star tri-flag of Tennessee. All right, jersey number 3 that we are going to go into is the Vibe 2 kit. And so for those of you who don't know, the MLS does a new jersey for every team every year, but it is only one new jersey. It's not a new home and away jersey, it's one new jersey. So for us, our first new jersey was a new away kit. So the Vibe 2 kit is a revamp of the original Vibe kit. My little fun fact is that the neck features a soundwave design from a recorded message of their Backline Supporters Collective, like their Backline Supportive Club. And it was their supporter group section saying Nashville's blue and gold. Also on the kit, you can see the N of Nashville SC's logo just embedded into it. So that was pretty cool too. This is worth noting that I got all my information from digging into articles whenever the jerseys were released. So everything I know about this jersey and information I got from it is directly from Nashville SC itself. Nothing from AI, nothing from Wikipedia, none of that. Next up, you have a very popular home jersey, which is the Homecoming kit in 2022. This is our second home jersey, and it pays homage to the beginning of Nashville SC and Geodis Park. So for those of you who don't know, Nashville SC originally played at the Tennessee Titans football stadium in Nissan. And in 2022, we switched over to Geodis Park, which is the largest soccer-specific stadium in the United States. It holds around 30,000 some odd people. Really cool. I got season tickets. I love it there. My favorite thing about that stadium, it is so clean. The bathrooms are so clean at Geodis, and it's just, that's something I like about it. All right guys, I'm back. I just thought it would be fun to do a quick little switch, change into this jersey since I do have it. And then also, I'm recording this video late at night, so my contacts are drying up, and I went ahead and switched to my glasses. Now, I would say the most distinctive part of this jersey, and it's also my favorite part about this jersey, is the side panels, and it features our N logo, as well as sound waves that pays homage to the Vibe 2 kit, and also ties into the music theme of Nashville because we are known as Music City in the Country Music Hall of Fame. Also, on the back of the neck tag, you can see the latitude and longitude coordinates that leads to the big N in the stadium, so I think that's pretty cool too. Moving on, we now have Nashville SC's 2023 away jersey, the Men in Black kit, the Johnny Cash kit. And before I get into the details and fun facts about this jersey from Nashville SC, I wanted to talk about my opinion on this jersey. Now, this was my first ever Nashville Soccer Club jersey and my first ever official jersey, and that was really cool. It was a 17th birthday present for me. You guys saw the vlog, hopefully, of me going to my very first Nashville SC game. This jersey means a lot to me. I love the black color. I got it custom designed to have my name and my favorite number on the back of it. First time I ever met a professional soccer player, Walker Zimmerman, which you guys saw in the intro. So this jersey already means a lot to me. It's definitely got its good use out of it. Moving on, let's talk about this. So it's called the Men in Black jersey, the Johnny Cash jersey, because Johnny Cash is a huge country artist that is well known around the world, and he's had multiple Grammys and all these awards. He's a big music icon. Another fun fact is that this is Nashville SC's first and only black kit. So that's pretty cool too. It has a jock tag of him at the bottom right, and that's, you know, just more homage to Johnny Cash. A cool fact, this is something I didn't know about it, is that the name Man in Black kit, it's more than just because, you know, he wore all black and stuff like that, but it also references a song that he recorded called The Man in Black, and it was a protest standing up for the rights of the poor, incarcerated, and other forgotten communities, which is very important to Nashville because Nashville is known as a hardworking, rugged, southern town. And it's just a really cool homage that Nashville SC makes sure to keep in mind throughout our jersey process. But here's where we get into the most insane fact of any Nashville SC fan. This was the second most sold MLS jersey in 2023. And it would have been first if it wasn't for Satoru Gojo, of course. I'm just kidding. It would have been first if it wasn't for Lionel Messi joining the MLS and Inter Miami, all that good stuff. All right, now we got another jersey swap and a background swap because I'm going to be talking about Nashville SC's 2024 home jersey, the 615 kit. Also, if you saw in the background, this is a jersey that has my name on it as well and number 10, but it also has a bunch of signatures on the back of it. So because I'm a season ticket member, I was able to go to this event. I'll post the pictures up here. It was really cool, really sick, really sweet. So our 2024 home kit pays homage to the local area code, which is 615. And it brings together a lot of the communities in Nashville. My personal favorite detail on this jersey is the back of the net tag. So because this is called the 615 jersey and the whole point of it is to give representation to all of the 615 communities, they have different area stitches, whatever you want to call them, that you can put on the back of the neckline. So for example, I'm from Lebanon and I have the Lebanon patch on the back of mine. Franklin, Green Hills, any other 615 area, Antioch, yada, yada, yada. They have specific stickers for it for $6.15. And it really lets you have more, I guess, connection to your jersey, a little bit, make it a little bit more original. So I think it's really nice and not something that you see very often with MLS. Also, this is something that I learned is the jock tag at the bottom right of the jersey. It has a blue streak to represent the Cumberland River. Pretty neat. Next up, we have the Heart of Nashville kit, which I do not have, so I'm wearing the free t-shirt that they gave out to a game over the summer. And this is our 2025 away kit. So we got rid of the Johnny Cash kit, we're done with the black, and we went back to our navy for the 2025 Heart of Nashville away kit. So the jock tag in the bottom right shows a heart covered by art that symbolizes that art and creativity is the heart of the Nashville communities. I thought that was pretty sweet. I thought it was pretty cool. You know, we had the Frisk Art Museum, which, fun fact, my art actually got in there one time in 4th grade. I'll post a picture right here. I also find the neckline pretty cool. Originally, this is the only thing I knew about it being the Heart of Nashville, which it is just Nashville spelled out in the shape of a heart, and it's still covered by the classic Nashville sound waves. So I like that the away jerseys has a really big theme on sound and music, and it's pretty neat that they kind of stick to their theme. This summer, we released a new third kit, and this one is very, very sweet. This is called the Nashville Nostalgia kit. So fun fact about 2025, I guess 2026, is that this is the 30-year anniversary of MLS. So every jersey got a throwback kit, but obviously Nashville wasn't around back then, so we had to get very creative, and I think we cooked. The Nostalgia kit represents the soul and the heartwarming grit of Nashville. The base is a denim blue, and it represents 90s jeans, and I guess maybe cowboy bootcut jeans, stuff like that. And it makes sense for me to think about it like that, since the jock tag at the bottom right is a leather brown color that symbolizes Nashville's country boots and soul. Me personally, I love the blue. I love the way that it's just so clean, the way it goes with the white, and it's a lot more, I guess, streetwear jersey. Also, vintage Nashville is shown throughout the jersey. One of the biggest examples is across the jersey you have Nashville written out instead of our sponsor, and it's written out in the Opryland font. And Opryland, for those of you who don't know, it was this, I think, resort or something like that, and it was very popular a couple 30 years ago, and it got switched into Opry Mills Mall, which is what I know it for more, to be honest with you. And it also has another homage to Tennessee, going back to their roots of their original jerseys with the TriStar logo and the eye. So that's also pretty sick. In my opinion, this is a retro jersey done right. I feel like this is the perfect retro jersey for a club that doesn't have anything to do retro on. Not to mention the collection that came with it. They dropped jackets, shoes, girl jorts, a whole bunch of stuff that I can't even get into. It was a whole big deal, and it was so sweet. It was so sick. And now, guys, we are at the end of our journey with the 2026 Reverb kit. And man, my wallet hurts. I bought 2 of them. One for me and one for Kaylin. I wanted her to have her own jersey so she stops taking all of mine whenever we go to the games. Plus our 1 year is coming up, so it was a little bit of an early 1 year present. So this is our newest home jersey, and it symbolizes Nashville. It's more than a look, it's a feeling. I like that. That's kind of like a little marketing brand shtick. Learned that in my branding, storytelling, and social media class. It's pretty sweet. So throughout the jersey, you have a sound wave impact pattern that represents the rippling sound waves across the city in game days. I thought that was pretty sick. Not so much sound waves, but a sound impact, a little sound ripple. It's still keeping the same theme, but it's different. So I like that. And then you also have the neck and jock tags representing Nashville radio culture, because I guess we're like a global destination of radio and music. I mean, it makes sense since we are the country music capital and stuff like that. So pretty sweet as well. And we also have our first ever crest center design. And my favorite detail about it is the crest. It's a little bit more of like a rubbery material, so I like that. And inside of it, it has stars. The stars symbolize the 2026 World Cup hosted in the United States. And then lastly, the sky blue accents across the jersey represent the Nashville skyline. You know, you got the Batman building and all that jazz. I also like to take a little bit of headcanon into the skyline color. The skyline could also represent that the sky is the limit for Nashville SC. We won the Open Cup. We are now starting to become a known brand. We are serious in this Nashville 2.0 revamp, and the sky's the limit to our success. Maybe an MLS Cup is coming soon. I'm very excited to see it. And that's all I got for you guys. So please make sure, if you haven't already, spread some positivity throughout your day. You only have 24 hours, so why not use it for good? It costs nothing to be kind. And that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned, February 21st, home opener at Geodis Park. And hey, we'll see you in the next one.
I know the ball, she rolls, she goes, I like